Good morning. This video is to help us with the Introduction to Onshapes 3D Tools assignment that was assigned last week. In this assignment, I asked you to make 3 different shapes: a sphere, a swept surface, and a polygon extrusion. In order to do this, we must first go to onshape.com and create a document and title it Introduction to Onshapes 3D Tools. When my workspace loads, I will begin by creating a sketch on my front plane. I want to view my front plane straight on, so I will click on the front plane icon on my view cube. I will then select my center point circle and start at the origin, the center dot in the middle of my screen. I will click and drag my cursor to approximately fill the entirety of the front plane. I will click again to confirm my circle. Next, I will make a line that cuts down the center of my circle. Notice this yellow line appears when I am vertical to my origin, and that tells me that this will cut my circle in half. When I am done, I can hit revolve, and it's going to ask me 2 things. It says, what do you want to revolve, and where do you want to revolve it around? Well, instead of highlighting the entire circle, I'm going to deselect one side. Next, I will click on my revolve axis, and my revolve axis will be my line down the middle. When I am through with that, I will click check, and I can see that now I have a sphere. You can screenshot this and put this where it asks you to create your work. At the bottom of our screen, I will now insert a new tab, and I will create a part studio. Again, I will start a sketch. This time, I will start it on the right plane. I will, in my viewfinder, hit the right plane, so I'm viewing normal, and I will start by sketching a small circle in the center of my plane. Truthfully, it does not matter how large you make this circle. I chose to make it very small. I'm not going to bother putting in dimensions. I will confirm the sketch. Next, I will go back to my isometric view. I will hit sketch, and this time I will select my front plane. To view my front plane normal, I will right click and select View Normal to Sketch Plane. Now, you're going to notice that my front plane, I'm viewing the back of it. If I want to choose to view the front, I can just click that button again, and Onshape will see that I want to view it from the front. I'm going to start with a line at the origin and arbitrarily make it about this long. Next, I will grab my 3-point arc tool from the top toolbar. I will click at the end of my previous line, drag down slightly, and set my radius. My radius makes a perfect semicircle when I drag it to the point that these 3 points are vertical to each other. I can now click, and I have my arc confirmed. I will finish this shape by drawing a line that connects this point to about here. When I'm done, I can just simply hit check, and I have my sketch profile. I will choose sweep from the top of my toolbar, and essentially what sweep does is it takes a sketch profile and drags it along a second sketch profile. So I need to make 2 selections. I need to select what do I want to sweep and where do I want to sweep it around. Make sure that you're choosing solid to create your sweep. The thing that I want to sweep is the circle, and where I want to sweep it around is the sketch profile I've just created. I can hit check, and now I have this, what almost looks like to be a sound, one of those sound forks, tuning forks. At this point, I can go back to my isometric view, I can take a screenshot, and I can submit it where it asked me to. which is right below here. Again, I will insert a new tab, and I will create a part studio. In this final shape, I will choose sketch, and I will choose my top plane. In my viewfinder, I can click on top so that I'm facing directly down at it. What I ask you guys to do here is to choose the polygon tool. My polygon tool allows me to easily make a variety of polygons, and it defaults to a hexagon. All you need to do is click, drag it as far as you'd like to make it, and click again, then hit enter. Next, I will select extrude from the top toolbar. I will extrude this a depth of 5 centimeters. I will click check, and my shape is done. At this point, I can go back to my isometric view, and I can take a screenshot and submit it below here. I hope this helps you with completing this assignment.